This is the Al-Maida initiative, conversation without compromise.
I think working together and finding similarities is really important, but understanding where the differences are will be able to help us figure out what we can and can't build together, which I think is a very important thing for unity. So for example, now, if you believe in nation states, for example, is the ideal that the world should exist in, then you're going to have a different idea to somebody who believes that a Khalifa is the way that the world should be. Now, you might have lots of other things in the middle that you can work together. So one person who believes in nation states and the other person might believe in a Khalifa may both believe in the free exchange of ideas and communication. So what we could build together is a university. What we couldn't build together is a nation.
Well, I know, like, from which perspective you're talking about, because of the different sects of the religion that Islam has. I would say, if you think in a bigger picture, take it as a positive way. There's so many parts of Islam these days. So many people are believing in different sects, and people have conflict with each other, understanding the terms and the conditions and the principles of different sects. But if you're really a follower of Sunnah and if you're the follower of Islam, you'll stick to one point. That's from there the idea of belief system starts. That exactly why I'm following this sect, what it offers us, why it has a historic interference that I'll be following, why it has so many things to give me, why it's been better than the other, or maybe why, when we are thinking about the differences, accept it, let them follow. Still, the whole point is, at least they're following a religious life. Who cares I'm a Sunni? Who cares I'm a Shia? Who cares I'm an Ahmadi? Who cares that I'm an Wahabi? I'm following and performing the principles of Islam. Period. No difference. But when it's up to the interest of the whole Islamic nation together, the whole world, you cannot be diplomatic there. Did you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it's up to Christianity, Catholic, Protestant, and so many other sects. Maybe I don't know. They're together. Here, the Islam falls. Not Islam falls. The followers of Islam fall. That they are not united. The Islamic leaders need to be united for the betterment. So nobody's saying the people who are Shia, they're going to be changing from Shiism to Sunnism. The Sunni people will be Shia. No. They will not be trending the rituals, but they can accept it peacefully so that we don't have the conflict in between us, so that people don't find from other religions it's chaotic. There's nothing to offer from Islam.
And I think that is the beauty of nations, right? Because it allows the people with things in common to be able to work together. So, for example, a Sunni and a Shia, for example, both want to provide money and look after their families. So a Sunni and a Shia could start a business together. If they believe in a free exchange of ideas, they could start a university together. If they believe in peaceful nation states with freedom of expression, they could even build a nation together where they're both free to live out their ideas. But as soon as you want to start having a singular vision, as soon as your vision of unity is connected to one powerful brand, that's when unity becomes more difficult, because then, well, what happens to people who are out of the brand?
That's what I say. It's like you'll have to be accurate with your ideas, and you'll have to be strong and bold with your ideas. That's nobody can change your ideas and vision. You'll have to be united, as in united. I mean, for your prosperity, you'll have to be united. That's the whole point of peacekeeping. That's the whole point of getting the heritage back of Islam that it had before, you know. And I believe that's possible. People are waking up these days, and it's wonderful. Like, see, I have so many Shia brothers here. I have so many Ahmadi brothers here. I have so many Christian brothers here. I have so many Sunni brothers here. I have so many other religious brothers too. They have so many things to offer. We are trying to build a community. We are not exchanging on our religious views. We are exchanging that, okay, we are religious. That's the idea. I'm not imposing my Sunni ideas in you. I can tell, okay, according to my Sunnah, this is wrong. I suggest you don't do that. I can give you a suggestion. I can't force you. Islam doesn't force you. That's the whole point thing, that people have misinterpretation. People have misinterpretation about jihad. People have misinterpretation about how we do things, how Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did things, how Allah decides the things for us. That pisses me off. Because you understand everything, but you don't get yourself united with other people because of your ego, because of your 1,000, maybe 500 years of heritage. No, I don't like Sunni people because they're different. I don't like Shia people because they're different. No. What is the sense of peacekeeping when you cannot be united? When you guys are at least holding yourself in the same religious roof that you are following Islam. Definitely you are following a different sects, but I'm still saying that you cannot be a united nation together for your own betterment of your people, of at least to uphold yourself. Okay, Islamic is this. Some people get influenced by the power. Some people get influenced by, the money. They are not thinking to relate yourself to the prosperity of the religion itself. So it's going down.
Well, I think partly what it's tied to, right, is the Islamic calendar is tied to the Hijra, which is when religion and state became one entity in Islam. So in Muhammad's time, if you read the Charter of Medina, he's clearly the highest religious official, he's the military commander, he's the civil administrator. He's all three of those things. And while there doesn't seem to be any clear succession of who's supposed to be next, unless you're Shia when you believe that it's Ali who's supposed to be next, the Khalifa is basically somebody trying to fill all those three roles. And when you're trying to fill those three roles, it's very difficult to maintain unity because religious ideas are immediately tied to political ideas as well. So what's actually been helpful of getting Europe out of that, because it was like that for a very long time, from about 800 AD to about 1500, is what Jesus says on his trial is, my kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would be fighting, and so I'd not be handed over to you, but my kingdom is not of this world. So what you have in the Christian idea is you have this separation of powers, that God has ordained government to do a specific limited job, and he's ordained religion to do a wider job, but it is spread through persuasion, not through coercion.